Welcome everyone, I'm Jason from Totally Whiskey and Wine, and today I am going to show you how to taste wine. So, you get your glass of wine right here. Delicious. That's how it's tasted.
Jason.
What?
Did you even smell it first?
You're supposed to smell it?
So, you mind if I take the lead on this one?
Oh, no, I'm just going to enjoy tasting my wine. I'll see
you stay right here.
Oh,
you need to learn too.
Oh, okay.
All right, so welcome to Totally Whiskey and Wine. I'm Zachary, and I'm going to show you how to properly taste a wine. So, we went ahead and did a little prep work here, but there's a couple of things to determine before you even open up the bottle. Number one, what kind of wine are you tasting? If you're doing a nice firm red wine, or if you're doing a white wine, it's going to totally change the glassware, and that's not even getting to sparkling wine and flutes. Totally different methodology on how you're actually going to taste those wines. So assume that you're going with a nice Cabernet Sauvignon out of the Napa Valley, and you have some nice Bordeaux glasses. Our first thing that we're going to do is properly pour it 2 inches above the glass. Without coming into contact with the glass, as you may spread bacteria, you allow proper aeration when it's going into the glass this way. But we went ahead and did all that prep work, as that would make this video seamlessly long and ruin the original skit. So let's go ahead and get into the actual tasting portion. So you have a glass in front of you. Your main goal is to taste everything that's going to be presented to you in the glass. And while not everyone's going to be able to do it, I certainly am not able to. Jason here was just going to drink it until it tastes like grape juice.
Oh, yeah.
So let's go ahead and start with the thing that's going to impact your taste the most, which is your nose. Because the nose knows what's in the glass. So go ahead, without doing any heavy spins or anything, once you get it in the glass, take a nice, long breath. Get your nose really in there. Try and smell everything that's going on in that glass. A little thing that can help you is, additionally, when you're smelling what's in the glass, opening your mouth, it allows the oxygen to travel in different pathways, which is going to hit different spots in your nose. So once you've got ahead and you've got mental notes of what you're smelling here, do you smell anything in particular, Jason?
Grape juice.
Smells like grape juice. So this happens to be a Cabernet Sauvignon out of the Napa Valley. What I'm getting most prominently out of this is a little bit of blackberry, which makes sense as they blend in a little bit of Merlot here. So some of the blue notes are being actuated a little bit harder. But go ahead, once you have it now, you're going to go ahead and spin the wine in the glass, aerating it. Now, you'll notice how I'm holding the glass is I'm not holding it by the bell, holding it by the stem with my hand resting along the actual lip here.
The base, if you will.
The base, yeah. So what this is allowing you to do is allowing you to properly stir the glass, as it's all on the wrist at this point. You're not moving your arm at all. It's just wrist. So once you've gotten some good aeration, you've gone ahead and further expressed the wine a little bit more through oxygen. You're going to take a fuller breath here. I think each time you're looking for something new. So I had blackberry a lot on the last one. So now that I've oxidized it a little bit and I've allowed it to breathe a little bit longer, I'm starting to get some other notes. So I'm getting some more red fruit, cherry, strawberry.
I was actually going to say, I think I got a little bit of cherry.
There you go. So I know this wine isn't incredibly oaked, so I'm not going to end up picking up too much here. But as I go through and smell here, what I'm going to do, without drawing a new breath, I have all that sensory information in my nose, so I'm then just going to take a sip. And so by doing so, I can go ahead and I get a little bit of richness, a little bit of cocoa out of this. There's still very much heavy red fruits going along here. This is a more tannic, younger wine. So you're not going to fully experience what Napa Valley can give you here, but that's not what's important, right? So we went ahead and we had that long drawn breath without exhaling, with Well, I'm talking, so I'm exhaling.
Yeah.
So without exhaling properly, without drawing a breath, you went ahead and took that first sip. That's went ahead and give you a lot more sensory information. So for the purposes of enjoying a glass, right, that's not too important. You've gotten some flavors that can help you go ahead and pair it up with your meal a little bit better. If you're wanting to taste to figure out flavors and improve skills, I highly recommend taking notes. Do it in a 2-column set. One is the things that you are tasting it at and smelling out of it. And the other is the absolute, I do not have any of this. So in the do not have any of this category, I would say vanilla. I'm not getting any kind of vanilla note in here, which tells me that they're not using French oak in this wine.
Yeah, I definitely don't smell vanilla.
So you're not getting any of that information. You're not tasting it, you're not smelling it. So that gives you a little bit of inside knowledge on what's going on with the wine.
Okay.
But that's it in a nutshell. It's not a too complicated process. It's just something that if you're just sitting there knocking back glasses, you're not tasting it the same way that you could be. This just enriches the experience. There's no wrong way of drinking wine, but there is a better way.
Perhaps. But give me a nice hunk of cheddar cheese and this, and I'll just go to town, and I'm going to have a good time anyway.
Get you some salami too.
That'll work.
Alrighty. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Cheers.
Cheers.